Right kidney, the best option is to use an endoscope with a 3 o'clock. For me, it's much more important to have a good maneuverability. No need for me to do semi-rigid. We can go directly with the flexi using the no-touch technique.
So the main advantage is really the science. I focus on 6.2. Before it was 7.5.
It's excellent, but sometimes it's still too big. So it's true that by using the 6.3, it means that we can really success in terms of ureteral access. So it's a big benefit today. So we will perform today a flexible ureteroscopy with this woman. She's 59 years old and she developed a big stone in the lower pole, right kidney. The stone is estimated 18 millimeter because she had some kind of renal colic with a placement of a double J. There is a doubt that maybe a stone is located into the ureter. What we will do today in terms of strategy, we will perform a regular cystoscopy, remove the double J, exchange the double J with a guide wire, and then we will proceed directly with a single-use flexible ureteroscope. And we use today the very small one from a huge med, 6.3 French. This is actually the smallest endoscope. So since it's a right kidney, the best option is to use an endoscope with a 3 o'clock. No need for me to do semi-rigid. We can go directly with the flexi using the no-touch technique. And it's a nice technique actually to go directly with the flexi. So again, doing that, there's no need to use a semi-rigid and you save some equipment. So just to show you actually the endoscope, so the huge med 6.3, you see how small is the shaft. To irrigate, we are just using gravity. There's no need to have a pressure cuff or to use some automatic pump. Just a simple gravity with 50 the scope into the bladder. We're able to move the stone. As I said before, it collapses because now the volume is not so big, and we are even able to move the stone using the laser fiber. Can still do some popcorning technique now. If you see some snow, like now, it means that you are efficient. It's a good endoscopic view to know if you can proceed or not. And then we do this no-touch technique again. So you see that the 3 o'clock position is good because the gravity is not generating pressure much more than 50 actually. So vision is good with a minimal irrigation with the pump. We are using a super small endoscope, 6.3, low pressure, 50 centimeters of gravity, and the ureter is large, meaning that outflow is probably okay. We already have a good flow, so in terms of temperature, we are less below than 40 degrees for sure.
Is there any advice for choosing the right endoscope, the ureteroscope for lower pole stones?
We have this first advice regarding the position of the working channel. It's one of the main issues, the 3 or the 9 o'clock, especially in the lower pole. So you need to have an excellent scope with good manipulation, what we call the torque. For me, it's much more important to have a good maneuverability compared to the quality of vision. I think it was a right choice to select today the 3, as you can see. Imagine if it's 9 o'clock, you will have to torque like crazy the endoscope to bring the fiber on the stone. So yeah, 3 o'clock is definitively the good one, but we already expect that. It was lower pole, posterior and right kidney. We know that in this situation, again, 3 o'clock is better. So that's why we select. Even with the huge med, and it's something nice, you can use 3 or 9 because they produce the two
possibilities.
I think in terms of research, what is really interesting with the 6.3 is really to evaluate the success rates when we are reaching the kidney. So I mean the ureteral access, and of course the regular outcomes of a flexible ureteroscopy in terms of stone-free. And I'm thinking especially about pediatric patients. You know that we need very small instruments for them. Until now, we were relatively limited, but I think that this new equipment will really open the door to do flexi ureteroscopy very easily for the children.